John Schneider with us tonight. It's Radio Texas Live. I'm Buddy Logan. John, Smallville was great.
Great show.
Great show. It was heartfelt. It was one of those shows I watched. I think I stopped watching pretty much after they killed you off, which was one of the saddest moments in television history.
Wasn't that a great bit of television?
Yes.
Though? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
when Jonathan Kent died, it was tragic.
Yes. He had to make Clark Kent had to make
classic.
the choice.
Yeah, he made a choice, but Jor-El didn't tell him what the repercussions would be if he made that choice. He just said, you can only do this once, and whatever happens, you can't take it back.
Yeah.
Which I thought was fantastic.
It was a great...
yeah, great writing. Miles Millar and Al Goff, who wrote and created Smallville, just had a wonderful knack, a wonderful way of being able to write very believable, yet very fantastic, heartfelt family drama about the boy who would be Superman.
And it really did connect. It was heartfelt.
On every level. Yeah, it was fantastic. I think the worst episode of Smallville is better than the best $300 million movie they've made.
Yeah, it was a really great show.
Yeah.
It went on for what, 12 seasons?
10. It was 10 years.
10
I was
seasons?
on for five, and then I was back on the last season. As a not sure what.
They worked you in.
As a memory, or I don't know if I was a ghost or if Jor-El worked it out. I have no idea, but I was delighted to be there.
Yeah. I know you have kids of your own, but
I do.
You are now a father figure thanks to Smallville, to thousands, millions of men and women in their 30s. You know, that's what you are now. You know that.
That's so great. So great. You know, and a lot of times people will come. Apparently one of the box sets that was I don't know if it was at the PX or what, but a lot of military folks say, you know, I watched all the episodes of Smallville in a tent in Baghdad.
Right, yes.
And
I was watching Smallville in a tent. I was in the Army. I was in Baghdad.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, and I watched Smallville in a tent in Baghdad.
Well, thank you for your service.
Yes.
I appreciate it. So we got to play Can I Buy You a Beer? When we're going to play a song, forget Fish.
Let's do it.
Play Can I Buy You a Beer?
Can I Buy You a Beer? We'll do that.
Yeah, because that's about you.
All right, cool. And yes, though, that's exactly how we consumed Smallville.
That's fantastic.
Was in binge watching before binge watching was a thing.
That's, well, yeah, it was invented. Binge watching in Baghdad.
Right, exactly. I love Kevin Costner, but you were a much better Jonathan Kent than Kevin Costner.
Well, thank you.
And he's an amazing actor. Nothing against Kevin Costner.
No, he just didn't have much time to think it through.
Right.
And yeah, and I don't think I don't know if Kevin's a dad or if he is what age the kids are, but yeah, it was. He read a script and he said the words, and I don't think he
felt it. Yeah, he didn't feel.
Well,
it.
he didn't feel it. And he didn't take the opportunity to change what they meant.
Right.
You know, you can say the same thing and mean something else.
Right.
And I don't remember the line exactly, but it's possible to say, I'll tell you what, why don't you let that busload of children die?
Is that what he said in the movie?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I could say that like I just did, and it would make you go,
ew.
Maybe I shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd have my hand on his shoulder and I'd kiss him after I said it on his fuzzy head, and then I'd walk away to go milk a cow or something.
Yes.
And leave him to sit there and think about what his dad just said, rather than say, look, I tell you what, you need to just let this busload of children die.
Yeah.
Which means do what I'm saying. There's no advice in there. There's no nothing in there. It's just a line. So, but in defense of Kevin Costner, who is one of the best of all time.
Oh, for sure, without a
you
doubt.
see him in the Hatfields and McCoys?
I did see.
Oh my God!
I haven't seen his new one, Yellowstone, yet.
Oh, I'm
did
sure.
You watch that?
I'm sure it's great.
I've heard it's great.
But he didn't have. I had years.
Yeah, you
to
developed.
And I had Miles Millar and Al Goff, who loved the source material. I'm not sure the people that made that movie had ever even seen Superman.
No.
Yeah. So
You know, I didn't. I watched Superman.
They were as off the mark as the people that made that dreadful Dukes of Hazzard movie.
Man, how Johnny Knoxville and Sean William
The
Scott
first thing they
could
said
not
to me
even
at the
ruin
premiere
it.
was, "We're so sorry."
Did you go to it?
I did.
And they apologized to
They
you.
did.
At
Before they even introduced themselves, they said they were sorry.
At least they did that. At
Yeah,
least they did that. So real question.
But Jessica
real
Simpson,
question.
of course, said, "What? Huh?" Sorry.
Real question, John Schneider.
Not really.
Bo Duke, Jonathan Kent. What's it like being an icon to two different generations? Real question.
It's a tremendous honor. It's I am delighted that so many people have gravitated toward or embraced characters that I've played, and that they come up to me with such great regard, especially folks in the military such as yourself. They come up to me with such great regard that it lets me know that it's not just entertainment, it's not just eye candy, it's not just background noise in your house. What we are doing, the movies that Alicia and I make, the music that we make, those shows, they make a difference in people's lives. And it's a tremendous honor, it's also a tremendous responsibility. And I am thankful for it every day.
It's just crazy just listening to you talk right now. I feel like Jonathan Kent is talking to me.
Oh, good.
Giving me advice, advising me through life, and it's amazing. Bo Duke, Jonathan Kent, John Schneider hanging out with us tonight. We're going to talk about Dancing with the Stars, and you still are going to play, we're still going to play a song.
Play a song. And you got to mention the Haves and Have-Nots, by the way. Greatest show. Tyler Perry's The Haves and Have-Nots has been the #1 show on Tuesday nights on cable for the last 4 years.
Is that, I don't even know
and
about
I'm
the
on
Haves.
that.
Okay,
No,
I didn't even know about
you're
this.
working, right,
I didn't even know about this. Okay, so
it's a whole other generation.
What is the Haves and Have-Nots?
The Haves and Have-Nots is kind of like what Dallas was. It's a nighttime soap, and I am a terrible person. I am more Lionel Luther than I am Jonathan Kent.
Really?
On that show, except when it comes to the love I have for my children. It's tough love, but when something really happens to them, you can see that there's a sweet soul in there somewhere.
How long have you been doing Haves and Have-Nots?
5 seasons now.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I'm not up to date.
No, it's a
television
nighttime soap, so it's not really something. But if you saw it, it's one of those things that's addictive. It's like, okay, I'll give this a shot.
Then you can't stop watching.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Ooh. It's kind of like watching the Haves and Have-Nots is kind of like you're driving down the road and there's a car upside down in the ditch. You're going to slow down and look at it. The Haves and Have-Nots is a car upside down in the road in a ditch. You've just got to watch it.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna check it out. Is it streaming anywhere? Is it
It's
on
on,
Hulu or
I think
or
it
Netflix?
is.
It's on
OWN has their own streaming service.
Is it on OWN?
Yeah,
oh, it's on the OWN network. Oprah's.
Yep.
Oprah's.
Yep, and we're
watch
close
out.
to we're like 3 point something million people a week.
That's amazing. On a cable network.
On a cable network
Yeah.
where 275,000 is a good number.
How many people watch Smallville every week?
That was about 16 million.
Okay.
A week.
And then what was Dukes of Hazzard? Like
28.
50? 28 million?
Yeah, I know
Man.
these numbers. 28 million, and that was an average over 7 years.
That's crazy. And of course, there's
There were
more
only 3
choices.
networks.
Yeah, there's more choices.
The
now.
pizza's the same size. There's just a whole lot more slices now.
Right. Exactly. John Schneider with us. Don't go away. We got more coming up.